What's up, guys? In this video, what I wanted to do was discuss some topics, talk about the old school RuneScape Mobile Beta, but first order of business, I got a new microphone. Now, if you saw my last RuneScape video, or any of my videos for that matter, you know my mic didn't sound the best, and this guy right here definitely agrees, but if I'm being real, I'm just giving a hard time because my mic was garbage. I was just using the microphone on some SteelSeries Siberia Elite headphones, and while I like the headphones, and it's cool that you can make them flash whatever color you want, but the microphone's not exactly great. In case you care about microphones, the microphone I got was the Audio Technica AT2020 Plus. Now, I don't know much about microphones myself. All I know is I did my research, this thing sounds great, and that's all I'm going to care about in the end. Anyways, enough about the new microphone that I got. What I wanted to talk about today was the old school RuneScape Mobile Beta, because a lot of you guys know I was one of the few actually invited to it, and I was really impressed by what I actually experienced. Based on what I saw, I have no idea why Jags chose such a small, closed beta. I believe it was 2,000 players, which for a game that regularly hits 50-60,000 players at a time, that's a very small amount of the overall player base. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm ripping on Jags here because I completely understand them wanting to release a completed product before they, go public with it. But come on, Jags. Even if it was garbage, which it was far, far from if you guys saw my video, we wouldn't care less as long as we could play old school RuneScape at work. Now, to touch back on my video really quickly, the few issues that I had was, one, graphical issues if I closed the app. So let's say I got a phone call or something, I switched over to the phone call, then switched back to the app, there would oftentimes be visual issues. So for example, the screen would go black, maybe the screen would go all gray, or sometimes some objects just wouldn't render. In fact, one of the things that I didn't mention in my video was I noticed some of my drops weren't showing up on the ground. For example, this clip right here that I had at the very end of the video, you can see that I'm clicking here and you don't see the runes on the ground, but you see them pop up when I right click. Well, it's not really right clicking if you're on a touchscreen, but you know what I mean. Aside from that though, that was it. Everything else ran so well, and as long as I didn't close the app while I was using it, I didn't have a single issue. It's really solid, and I'm really looking forward to Jags actually releasing this thing in the near future, or at least an open beta. Because again, even if it sucked, which it doesn't, but if it did, nobody would care if it meant being able to play RuneScape on your bathroom break while you're at work. Again, I'm not trying to badmouth Jags, I just wish that we heard something about the progress of the mobile app. Now, I said I've been playing RuneScape a lot less, but that doesn't stop me from at least doing my dailies. And to be honest, the only thing I'm shooting for right now anyways is a pet. Now, I don't really want much more in terms of gear. I mean, it's always nice having more gear. But the only thing I really want is a damn pet already. I mean, I still don't have a single one. Now, if you look at my boss logs, they're not exactly crazy good. Overall, I only have like 1,000 total kills on all bosses I've done, so I definitely shouldn't expect a pet from them, at least statistically speaking. The thing that's really got me discouraged though is a buddy of mine has about 6 pets, one of which he got off of Kraken on kill count 12. And I know, statistical anomaly. Doesn't exactly stop me from being really jealous and really wanting my own. Now, as for shooting for a skilling pet, I'm definitely a little more well off in that field. Right now, I've got a 90 farming, almost 91. I've got almost 87 fishing, 82 agility, but the thing, I kind of got at 80 agility before the pet even came out, so that kind of sucked. I know I shouldn't even expect a pet before 99, or even well after that, but I mean, you think with all my skills combined, I'd maybe have one, right? Maybe? Okay, probably not. They're rare. I think my favorite pet has got to be the farming one, which is why I so consistently do my farming runs every day. As you guys see in the gameplay here, I throw in mushrooms and a cactus about every farm trip I do, mahoganies just when I can, just for that extra chance. Supposedly, it's like a 50% chance of getting the pet by 99, and I'm definitely shooting for 99 farming anyways, so we'll see if that pet ever happens. Either way, I am not picky, Jags. If you want to give me any pet, I'm seriously not going to complain. Even if it's the most common, what's the most common here? The fishing pet. I don't care. I'm going to be shooting for a pet, and hopefully my next RuneScape video is going to be about the new pet that I got. It probably won't be. Thank you guys for watching. Here's hoping that RuneScape Mobile comes out soon, and I still have no idea how to end a video.